Hello! Hello. How are you? I hope you're good. I am your friend from Canada, Mr. Damien Nightwing, the Widowmaker. Some people call me Reed. I'm your Canadian porn king, your advocate of adult films, middle-aged Canadian white man who isn't afraid of women's bodies, sexuality, and their freedom of choice to do whatever they want with their bodies, however that may be, including making money, pro-sex work, pro-women's rights. Old white men should stay away from women's health issues and trying to manage and control women, just like religion does. Notice most religions control women. Just put that out there. Man-made. Anyway, I'm your friend from Twitter, Damien Nightwing. This is the video portion of my original YouTube channel. Mostly this account was just, zeitgeist and rock videos and sexy rock videos and wrestling interviews and movie trailers and, everything from the Scorpions' Wind of Change, which is a sexy music video, to zeitgeist, to conspiracy theories from everything from JFK, 9/11, the moon landing, movie trailers like Gladiator and the teaser trailer from Superman Returns, and, Captain America Civil War and Justice League and all that stuff, right? And then deep dives in the movie making and documentaries. And then about a year and a half ago, I decided I'm going to make this my porn fan-friendly YouTube channel. Because porn, multi-billion-dollar industry, right? Everyone denies using, and especially in the United States of America, thanks to many years and other things, and Donald Trump and stupidity and the media and everything, like, they're so behind the times, and, though you can own thousands of guns, and you can have mass media that shoots hundreds of people, and murder, violence, but oh my god, boobies, and backsides, and a woman's body, and sexuality, yeah, very, very, very behind the times, which is funny since the United States of America is the porn capital of the world. But hey, that could change thanks to Captain Trips and the pandemic and things and the way Republicans are, because Republicans are big on, buying escorts, ordering escorts, all that stuff. Usually the people who are against porn or against anything are the ones with skeletons in their closets. How many times has this turned out to be true? Anyway, hello! Happy May 21st. I tried to do this video yesterday, but then my roommate came home about at the 8-minute mark. This is just like, holy cow, I just clicked on this video, and this guy's wearing a New York Ranger hat, and he's got a Jenna Jameson poster, and a Tanya Tate autograph, and a Kendra Lust DVD over there, and he's wearing a Superman shirt. Obviously, he's cool. Duh. Coca-Cola. This is my video to celebrate that I have 10,000 followers on Twitter, which is pretty exciting because I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who joined Twitter in 2011, June 2011. This was back when I was still like hardcore into Facebook. Over the last decade, my love for Facebook has decreased dramatically. And I found Twitter, and I love Twitter. And, the first couple years on Twitter, there were some learning curves and stuff. And you're like, oh my god, I can't believe, I'm talking to this celebrity. And they're like, oh, that's not a real celebrity. And then you're like, oh, look, this person's following me, and blah, blah, blah. And then, ups and downs, twists and turns. It's a learning curve like everything. But I feel over the last few years especially, my Twitter game is strong. And, I'm proud to be a man who pays for porn. Pay for your porn, always. I've always been that way. And I'm a supporter of the adult film industry. It's art, it's entertainment, it's a job, it's something to be taken seriously. People that are anti-porn don't get it. It's freedom of choice, right? Freedom of willpower to do what you want to do. As long as people aren't getting hurt, kids aren't getting hurt, no one's getting killed, what people do in their private lives should be left alone. And I've always felt that way. That's the way I was raised. My mom was very liberal, very progressive, very free thinking. She would educate me on subject matters and topics and let me come to my own conclusions and make my, my dad really wasn't around a lot, but my mom is the one who raised me to respect women. And I think if you're a legitimate fan of the adult entertainment industry, like I am, you respect women. You can objectify women when it's appropriate. Fantasy, when women look beautiful, when you're engaging in sexy times, when you're having alone times with your girlfriend or your wife, of course. But that doesn't mean it's just weird. It's weird when people get into this, conversation and debate. And all I'm here to say is I have 10,000 followers on Twitter now, which is a big deal. I probably would have achieved this last year sometime, but I started blocking a lot of people. I'm one of those people on Twitter that I think everyone should have an avatar picture. Everyone should have an appropriate avatar photo, not a picture of your junk. Okay, if you ever see someone on Twitter with a picture of their junk, they're obviously looking for Grindr, and they're maybe confused about how to find people in the same relationship goals as they are. And you find that, and then you find the empties, the blanks, the shadows, the eggs, trolls. So I was blocking a lot of people, a lot of accounts, but I was at the beginning of this year, 2020, I wanted 10,000 followers. So I was I'm not going to block anyone unless they really push my buttons. And, I blocked a few people this year, but not as many as I usually do. And I really wanted to achieve 10,000 followers. I really did. And it was important to me. So this is my little YouTube video that, not very many people are going to watch. I'll put it on my Twitter. Maybe someone will watch it. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who follows me on Twitter. I super appreciate it. I'm so honored and happy and pleased to have 10,000 followers. Yeah, sure, maybe 2,500 are bots, aren't real accounts. That happens. It's weird. Twitter's weird. It's weird how they don't have an edit tweet button. They're like, we gotta verify your identity, but then you look around on Twitter and go, what? Anyway, I'm super happy, Superman, super happy to have 10,000 followers. So I just wanted to do this video to say thank you. I actually have more than 10,000 followers now. I just achieved this a little while ago. But according to my Twitter right now, it says I have 10,237 followers. Woo! So maybe about 3,000 of them aren't real people. They're bots and, spam and stuff. I'm super excited. And I'm super happy that my entire journey on Twitter, I've been able to be followed by some of the most beautiful and talented porn stars in the world. Kendra Lust has followed me since October 2012. And except for one minor incident we had one time, she's been my longest supporting main. Kendra Lust is the top porn star in the world, in my opinion, and I think it's factually correct. She's the best porn star I've ever seen. I'm doing a Kendra Lust DVD tournament on my Twitter right now. I can show this, my friend's Hot Mom 51. That's in the thing. Mother Exchange. I can't show that. I can't even say that in title. The Stepmother 8. I don't like that James Dean's on those covers, but whatever. I Want to Bang. My Mother-in-Law. Right? Cheating on Lust. These are the videos. These are the DVDs that are still in the voting. The Archangels 2. Obviously, I'm a big Kendra Lust person. Can we get away with this one? Booty Lust. Booty Lust 3. So, yeah. And then Mother Exchange 5. Julianne is also on that cover. So, yeah. I'm doing a Kendra Lust porn DVD tournament of the top 64 Kendra Lust DVDs I own. I'm letting random people vote. Kind of like an interactive thing. I like to do that. I do that with Naughty America tournaments. And I did a top 90s favorite porn stars of the 90s tournament. I did that last year, and I do things like that. And I do, like, monthly hashtags, like I've gone over in other videos. MILF of the month, total package of porn in honor of Lex Luger, the greatest United States heavyweight champion in WCW history. My inked XX babe of the month, my newcomer of the month. I have Latina porn star of the month, Ebony queen of the month, Canadian porn star of the month, Nikki Benz, stuff like that. So I do things like that. And my porn star of the week that I've been doing since, I think, October 2013. So that's the kind of porn fan I am. I like to promote porn stars, support women in the industry, compliment them, showcase them. I have little weird rules, that I'll get into maybe in another video. But I just wanted to say, seriously, from a man who mostly lives in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's a little Lance Storm wrestling thing. I'm super pleased and happy. I love Twitter. I love being on Twitter. I love engaging with fellow like-minded people, porn fans, old school WWE wrestling fans, movie lovers, because I'm a huge movie fanatic. It's not just about porn. I have over 10,000 Blu-rays, DVDs, 4K. Physical media is the shit. I don't care, streaming, whatever. But, streaming's convenient, but I'm a physical media guy. Obviously, there's stuff around me. Huge wrestling collector, huge adult educational material collector, movie collector, sports, Rangers, New Orleans Saints, Canadian, obviously love hockey, bet on football. I have lots of interests, and that's why I love Twitter. It's cool engaging with lots of different people, and I've met so many good people on Twitter over the years, and I've engaged with fellow porn fans that have been amazing people that, they've sent me things, and I've sent them things, and we've corresponded, and you build relationships, and you build social media relationships with women in the porn industry, like Kendra Lust, like Annabelle Peaks, like Reagan Fox, like London River. Nikki Benz followed me for a long time, and then she stopped last year, and that broke my heart. But so many beautiful, talented women, Cherie DeVille, Nina L. Brandy Love followed me for a while. And I'm, still on really good terms with her. Because sometimes porn stars follow fans, and then sometimes they don't. And whatever, and that happens. It's all good. But it's such an honor anytime an adult film star follows me. I consider that, a huge compliment, a huge check mark. It's a show of trust and respect, and I love that. And I have so many great followers. And last year I did a whole series of videos where I did shout-outs to followers. So they're there. A lot of my key followers, friends, like-minded individuals. I've given you many shout-outs. I just love Twitter, and I love the fact that it's still the Wild Wild West. There's good and bad, of course. I'm someone who complain about, guys having their junk as Abby pictures, and sometimes you can find some borderline disgusting things, and there's sexual things even that offend me on Twitter. But for the most part, it's nice to have that platform still, and those people shouldn't take advantage of it, because they're going to ruin it for everyone else. Because there's nothing wrong with sex, there's nothing wrong with a beautiful woman's body, there's nothing wrong with sexual fantasy. I think the problem you have, like States sometimes has a problem, is denying sexuality. Look what happens to other countries across the ocean, certain that have issues with sexuality and men wanting to control women and their bodies, and not recognizing women as the most beautiful things on this earth and inspirational creatures that inspire, tantalize, and motivate men, real men, to become better men, to protect them, to honor them, to worship them. And that's why I love Twitter, and that's why I love supporting porn stars, because I super am thankful to have that outlet when I'm not engaged in a relationship with a woman, or I find women that, they just want a sexual relationship, they don't want to, or, sometimes you end up dating a married woman. Sometimes that happens. It's nice to always have happy alone time, and lots of men lie about it. I enjoy the fantasy element of the adult film industry. And I'm super thankful and happy that I have 10,000 followers. And I just wanted to do this little video to say thank you for following me on Twitter, at Damien Nightwing, the Widowmaker, used to be the Widowmaker 97. And I just wanted to say thank you. Seriously, I appreciate it. I'm humbled. I'm honored. To me, it's a big deal because I like to be interactive. I like to actually engage with other people on Twitter. It's not just a number. It's not just achievements. I like to find people and have conversations and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for following me. And I hope 2020, I hope we all can survive this Captain Trips hysteria. And we're safe and we stay informed and we stay educated and all that stuff. And I just wanted to say thank you very much. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell someone about my YouTube channel. I'd appreciate it. Don't be afraid of sexuality. Embrace it. There's nothing wrong with it. Women are awesome. Don't be afraid of them. Don't be a stupid incel, piece of shit, garbage human being like that. Don't be a religious fanatic that doesn't think women should enjoy sexual pleasure or any of that stuff, any of that garbage. How are we born? How does that happen? How do you create life? Think about it, right? It's a beautiful thing, and it's the most intimate act and pleasurable thing in the world to be alone with a woman, to experience pleasure, to give them joy, because the more you give a woman pleasure, the more they'll probably give you pleasure. Cheers. Thanks for watching, listening. Cheers. Have a great day. Woo! Pay for your porn.